Okay, the Batman trailer's here, and oh boy, can I wait to watch it. And with that said, here we go. Ooh.
Police! Hands up! Stay
Ooh.
still! Get out of here!
Oh. Oh
Fear is
boy. It's the bat signal.
when that light hits the sky.
Oh my.
It's
Oh
not
boy.
just a call. It's a warning.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh. Oh.
I've been trying to reach you. Burn to God!
Oh. Ooh.
Powder King and prisoners to match.
I can take care of myself.
There she is. Oh, look at that scenery.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
There's Alfred.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Oh.
Oh, take it easy, sweetheart.
Oh, that red.
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
Oh. 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 Look at that.
I'm vengeance.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo. Yo. Like, oh, this looks so amazing. Is Alfred as Catwoman? Is Batman?
I got you! I got you!
Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, wow, that was something. That was amazing. That blew me right out of the gate. Oh my God, that was so amazing. There you have it. That's my first trailer reaction to it. And yeah. So I just watched the Batman trailer, and oh man, just like the first trailer last year, it blew me away. I am super excited to see what Matt Reeves does with this movie. Like, I love the casting of Robert Pattinson as Batman, and so is Paul Dano as Riddler, and Zoë Kravitz as Catwoman, and Colin Farrell as Penguin, and Andy Serkis as Alfred. I love it. We got to see a lot more new footage, and oh man, it looks beautiful. The cinematography of this movie already looks amazing, and this is only the second trailer of this movie. And I love how we're seeing like a lot more of Batman doing Batman things, like he beats those thugs in the alley. You see a lot more of that. You even see a nightclub fight that looks like something I remembered seeing in Batman Begins, and I love that. And especially seeing Batman being a little more brutal, and I love that. And seeing a lot, even like Batman and Catwoman together, and cannot wait. I really like the pairing of those two, and I'm really curious to see how they're going to play that romance in the movie, especially considering the story of the movie and how it ties into the Riddler and all that. And so, yeah. And I also really dug the score. Michael Giacchino, if I pronounce his name correctly. I loved a lot of his work, the incredible scores. I do enjoy his Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home score. Even his Star Trek Beyond score, if he did that, if I was correct. So I'm really excited to hear what his Batman theme is going to look like. And oh man, I love what I'm hearing from his Batman theme right now. It just feels dark. It feels like Batman. And I cannot wait to hear it in its full glory next year. And dug that. And I love how you feel just what you're going into. And I dug that. And I also like how this movie shows little bits of Bruce learning about the Waynes being corrupt because of how it's going to tie into this whole movie, that the Waynes are not who Bruce thinks they are. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that, because I don't think any other live-action Batman movie has tackled it. Not Batman 89, not Batman Begins. So I'm really excited to see them finally tackle that in this movie. And especially as it ties into Riddler. By the way, love what I'm seeing of Riddler. And he gives me a lot of Zodiac vibes and very serial killer-like. And that is something I'm really happy to see. Oh, and the sequence in that trailer where it's like Batman's in a dark hallway with those two guys and the gun going off and you see the screen just flash. Oh, man, love that. I am so excited to see the whole sequence play out, just like I am with this whole movie. And there's even a sequence of Batman gliding off of that clock tower. And I remember seeing those set photos last year. So seeing a little bit of that sequence in the trailer, that blew me away. I am so excited to see that whole sequence play out. It looks amazing. This whole movie in general looks beautiful. It's going to be easily one of the best looking comic book movies we've ever had. And I just love how it's shot. I love how it makes you feel like this is Gotham and how it shows you and what to feel in this kind of place. And I just love a lot of the moments we saw in this movie. It looks really good. And it sells you how Gotham is going to be in this movie, especially because I'm really excited to see what Gotham looks like in the Batman. And I bet it's going to be amazing. I love how this movie is set on being a more detective and noir story, and I love it because that makes Batman a lot more of a detective, and that's what I like to see. Oh, and Colin Farrell's the Penguin. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in this movie. I love that bit where you see him, the whole, the nightclub sequence, and you see that little shot of him, but then you also have that ending where he thinks he got Batman, the Batman comes up, he rams him, and he just crashes him. And I cannot wait to see Colin Farrell as Penguin in this movie. He looks good. I love the makeup on him. I just cannot believe that's actually Colin Farrell as the Penguin. And they did a great job, and they should definitely get a lot of respect to that. Kudos to you guys for making that, for real. It looks terrific. So, I'm really excited to see Penguin, and I'm really curious to see how he ties into this story with Batman being in his second year of crime fighting, and he has to take down the Riddler, and he learns that the Waynes are who they are. And Andy Serkis is Alfred. We finally got a look of him, and I love it. Andy Serkis is a great actor. I loved him in a lot of things. I loved him in Star Wars The Last Jedi as Snoke. I also loved him in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and he's done stuff that I really liked him in, especially he did direct Venom Let There Be Carnage, which he did a really great job with, and I cannot wait to see him as Alfred, and to see his relationship and his dynamic with Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne Batman. So cannot wait to see that. And also cool that we got to see we see more of Bruce Wayne as Bruce Wayne. And I like to see that, especially as how he has like this other drifter persona in this movie, I think. And just, I love what I'm seeing. For real, this trailer's amazing. I've already watched it so many times. I loved it, and I cannot wait for March 4th. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to finally see this movie. It's going to be awesome. It's already one of my most anticipated comic book movies of 2022, and in general, when it comes to movies. So I cannot wait to see it next year, especially as we've waited a while for it, and I cannot wait to finally see the movie in its glory. And I love everything I'm seeing, from the score, the cinematography, to the acting, to how everything looks. And certain shots make me feel like they're coming in certain places in the movie. And cannot wait. Overall, those are some of my thoughts on the Batman trailer from DC Fandome. What did you guys think about this trailer? Let me know down below in the comments section. And don't forget to follow me on social media. My username is down below in the bottom of the screen, and so as in the description below. So don't forget to do that while you're at it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. And stay tuned for more.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance.